Hello, welcome to today's Long Island weather video. Very oppressively humid day. Absolutely brutal hot too. And we had some thunderstorm activity. You can see severe thunderstorm activity over New Jersey. But we had thunderstorms on Long Island, and none of them were severe warned. Some of them had some special marine warnings out. But they popped along a sea breeze front. You can see here on this satellite image here. They were popping along the sea breeze front. That started in the early afternoon, and just really, air was just loaded with moisture today, and we didn't really get anything severe here on Long Island, but there was lightning tonight that I was able to try to get a video of. I was more involved trying to get pictures of it than video. You can see that's the severe line there coming through, that came through the area. If we look at the radar right now, you see that there's a lot of severe. This is the severe thunderstorm. Well, these aren't severe warned, but they do look pretty hefty over Connecticut. And it looks like there's rain over Suffolk County as well. If we pan out to the bigger radar view here, you will see here that that's the bigger radar view. It's mostly over for now, but a very impressive. We'll go to the MODIS satellite. We'll kind of show you that what happened along that sea breeze front today. So this is how the day started off, and then as the day went on, there you go. Perfect example of the sea breeze front right there over the North Shore. But even on the South Shore, it was very, very humid. But it was quite brutal where I was. We're going to go over those temperatures in a moment. But before I do that, I want to show you what things looked like outside today. I actually went to Captree for a little bit. Yeah, it was kind of hazy and humid. There's some pines there, but man, those mosquitoes were relentless. I couldn't stay there for very long. But I wanted to get a view of the cumulonimbus over the bay here, and you can see these thunderstorms are already popping. This is around 1:30. We've already had cumulonimbus off to the north, and you can see here more cumulonimbus there in the somewhat hazy conditions over the water there that we had. Another look at it there, and I think I got one more from Captree, and yeah, this one right here. Just these thunderstorms are just blowing up, man. These are all over the North Shore of the island. Pretty much, you can see this is the area they were popping up. Sea breeze fronts. This is what they have in Florida a lot to trigger thunderstorms. So this is the kind of tropical air mass we had. And then, as we got toward later in the afternoon, we had a beautiful cumulonimbus cloud that was looking north here. Absolutely beautiful cumulonimbus here from looking north from the lake here in Wantaw. And that, I'm telling you, it was steamy. Walking from there to Sunrise Highway, I felt like I was going to faint. It was like just oppressively humid. Even on the South Shore. But you can see, look at that beautiful cumulonimbus cloud. We got a few more photos of it here for you. Really beautiful cumulonimbus. Look at that. That's a beauty right there. Yeah, and here it is again. It started flattening out a little bit as it started moving away, and then the clouds thickened, and we had some thunderstorms that threatened our area, but the real action didn't really arrive until tonight. And there was a cell that went over the North Shore and put on quite a lightning display. Yeah, here's some of the photos I was able to capture. I haven't edited them yet, but here's some lightning there. 2 lightning bolts there hitting. And some more over here. Another one lightning in the cloud. You can see a little mammatus there. Look at that. That's really incredible storm. Luckily, it had moved away and the rain had ended. There's another little lightning bolt right there I was able to capture in the distance. And then my favorite one is this one here. We got like 3 bolts here. I was able to catch 3. Look at these guys right here. 1, 2, 3. A little overexposed, but I did take it in raw, so hopefully I can get some of the detail. But just to show you, I'm going to go a little closer here on these lightning strikes. Take a look at that. That's just incredible right there. I'll have to level the picture out a little bit, but Yeah, really. I was trying to get video of it as well, but it's hard to do video and photos at the same time. But incredible lightning display tonight. So we did get some action. We may not have been severe, but we did get some action. And you can see it looks like we do have a flood. No, that's an air quality alert, but we're also in the green, too, which means some fun, a flood watch. What is this? Flood watches. Yeah, flood watches, an air quality alert. That was from today. That's going to expire soon. Looks like we've got a flash flood, just says flood watch over there. Okay, it looks like a flood warning according to the graphics there. Temperatures in the mid-70s. It's quite muggy. Let's see if we can get this to work here. 75 at Iceland. My alley's 77, so it's not that much warmer than that. But the alley was very hot during the day. It was 92 at 11 a.m., and I was like, I'm getting the hell out of here because I'm not going to stick around. And even when I got home, it was still hot in here. I have to use both air conditioners. Again, trying to struggle to get it cool down in here. So it hit 92 at Islip today. I'll just show you the dew points that we were dealing with today because it was very tropical. These dew points in the mid-70s, with temperatures around 90. That made it feel like it was 100 degrees here at Islip. And it wasn't really much better at JFK. JFK 75. They got up to 93 today as well, so very hot day. Even though there was a south wind, it looks like we're missing some data here, unfortunately. But you can see, look at these dew points up into the mid-70s, making it feel like it's 100 degrees, despite the south wind. And then when the storms came, obviously the winds kind of dropped off. We did have a pretty stiff southerly wind at the beach in the afternoon, but that kind of died off later in the afternoon as the evening, and as the thunderstorms kind of moved into the picture here. Belrose got up to 100 degrees. I have a feeling it got close to 100 here in Mineola. It was hot. Dew point, again, up there, 70. This doesn't have the... Oh, yeah, this is dew point. 74. So just incredible heat that we had in our area. Central Nassau it just roasted here, man. I'm telling you. Look, it felt like it was... At times, it felt like it was 123 at the dew point at 81. I mean, it's just impossible here. Absolutely impossible. I know this may be a little high. We can look at Hofstra. They say 93. That might be a little high. It might not have gotten up to 100. I think it got up to more like the mid-90s, but still really just... I still think Mineola could have gotten that hot because we have so much concrete here. It just holds in all the heat. So let's go look at all the highs. You have that on top of the alley. So Mineola is a hot town. You can see the 100 there. Probably 93 at JFK, 91 at Farmingdale, 92 at Islip, 90 at Shirley, 88 at West Hampton. You can see as you got toward the North Shore, you had more mid-90s. At LaGuardia got up to 99 degrees today. Wonder if that's a record. 93 at Central Park. Looks like Newark got up to 98. And then we make it into Jersey where, Toms River. 99 degrees at Miller Air Park today. 99. Almost 100 degrees. Very hot and very humid. Just to take a look and see what it felt like today if you were in Toms River. I mean, you almost needed an extreme heat warning. Felt like 108 at times with that humidity. Look at that. Dew points in the mid-70s. Temperatures near 100 degrees. 110 felt like 100. This is like Texas kind of heat that they dealt with in Jersey today. Freaking believable. So yeah, really, the egg was really oppressive. Lows obviously in the mid-70s. Let's go to the Weather Service page here, and we'll take a look at if we got any record reports or not. Let's see. Any records no records were broken today, I guess. Okay. Don't see any record event reports here. I don't see any. All right. Well, we'll first go to Islip. High of 92, 9 degrees above normal. Pretty much 9 degrees above normal. High 92, low of 36. No precipitation at Islip when this was taken, but they do this earlier at 4:32, so it could have possibly probably got rainfall after that. JFK got up to 93, 10 degrees above normal for the high, 8 degrees above normal for the day. LaGuardia, I guess LaGuardia was not a record. I'm kind of surprised. LaGuardia got up to 90. Actually, What is the record value is 99. So the Weather Service, because of the cutbacks, obviously, it looks like LaGuardia did tie the record of 99 from 1993. So yeah, they did, because it does say 99. All right, so this was taken at 216, but it actually did jump up to 99 later on. So I think they did tie the record. So yeah, unbelievable. There's a lot of heat out there, man. I'm telling you, it's brutal. Very high humidity. If we go and look at JFK, for instance, show you what the day was like at JFK. They had some insane dew points at times. The dew points got up as high as, okay, I know they were missing data here. It's interesting that that data is missing. The dew points got as high as 78. I don't know why it's missing now. Well, this is what's going on in our government right now. I'm not going to say, you know how I feel. So pretty much insanely high dew points today. Really just, and if you were on the South Shore, like at the beach, all right, got up to 84 at Fair Harbor, which is a lot better, but these dew points were very high. So dew points were in the upper 70s at times, 78 at times. Like I said, I was capturing, and the humidity was just stifling. And honestly, no amount of a breeze could have helped make that feel comfortable at all. I lasted 1 hour, and I got the hell out of there. So let's look at rainfall today. All right, we'll do 12-hour. We'll see where these storms sit. You can see the South Shore didn't really get all that much. Not really too much on the South Shore because the storms were forming more on the North Shore. I thought I just heard thunder. That's impossible. No, there's no thunderstorms here. Must be planes flying over us. Looks like there's a 1-inch report here in East Hills. I don't know how true that is, but again, once you got Mineola, didn't really get much rain. Probably, we should have some rainfall reports here. I mean, we did get rainfall, but 0.41 in North Hills, Syosset 0.49, so a half an inch there. Going into Suffolk County, 0.35 in Comac. Not much, and there was some special marine warnings for some of these storms that were in Suffolk, but they were over the sound. They missed eastern Suffolk, and it looks like they got nothing out there. So taking our way west, right, the higher amount's going to be in Jersey. Let's see what we got over here. Nothing's loading. I know it rained there, so yeah, we got a problem with this website again. This is why I like Wonder Map. It works better. So guess what? That's what I'm using. Let's try that. All right. So yeah, this gives us more rainfall amounts too. So yeah, only 0.11 in Mineola. But we still had flooding. We still had flooding. So Long Beach got a little bit more. So maybe one of those cells went over Long Beach, ranging from a quarter of an inch to a half an inch, and making your way up into some of these higher amounts. Old Westbury into Syosset. I see a 1-inch amount in Syosset. So 0.82 in looks like South Huntington. So this is the general area that got in on some of these showers and thunderstorms. But you can see again as you go east, it just fades out into nothing. It all kind of went off to the north. So I'm kind of curious to see how much rainfall fell in New Jersey. Not much. All right, some higher amounts here. As you get into central New Jersey, around Trenton, you could see some half-inch amounts. What about Toms River? 0.35 in Beechwood. So, yeah, not all that much rain over there. So, not these storms could have produced a lot of heavy rain, but they were moving at a decent pace. So they didn't kind of sit over the same areas, so we didn't see that training issue. But we do see some decent rainfall amounts here. I want to go and see if we have any storm reports now. So let's see if we have any local storm reports. We do have some here. Let's see. Flash flood in Fairfield County. This was tonight, 10:02. So wind gust of 53 miles an hour in Fairfax, Connecticut. Looks like they got pounded. There's one gust in Suffolk County, 58 at Norwalk. Newton's Neck, 40 miles an hour wind gust, 43 at Atlantic Beach. 58 mile an hour wind gust in Glen Cove. This was at 8:56. 49 mile an hour wind gust in Mamaroneck. .44 in Tompkinsville. These are all tonight mostly. These wind damage in Passaic County. This was 2:15, so this was a little bit earlier in the day. Trees on wires on Rocky Point Road in West Milford, New Jersey. Yeah, so it looks like Passaic County definitely had some severe weather. And then, yeah, that's it. So we can look at the Philadelphia office and see if they're probably going to have a lot more storm reports because they got hit pretty hard. So that area got a lot of thunderstorm wind damage in Pennsylvania. Looks like large trees down and wires. There were tornado warnings in that area in Bucks County, Pennsylvania. So it's possible this may be tornado damage, not straight. It just says thunderstorm wind damage, but it could be tornado damage. Cluster of trees and wires down around. So this could be tornado damage here. This could be tornado damage, thunderstorm damage. So it looks like, and Burlington also had some numerous trees and wires down in Burlington, in New Jersey, and in Ewing, in Mercer County, New Jersey as well. So a flash flood in Bucks County as well. So yeah, I'm not going to really pay attention to Delaware. New Jersey, it looks like thunderstorm wind damage in Little Silver. Tree into a house, trees and wires down in Little Silver. I have a feeling there are going to be a lot of power outages. We're going to look at the Jersey Central Power and Light map in a moment here. Cape May, 55 mile an hour wind gust. 55 mile an hour wind gust at Brandywine, New Jersey. So yeah, these storms hit Jersey pretty hard. Definitely Long Island didn't get into this, the really severe element of things. I do want to go to the Storm Prediction Center, and we're going to go and see. We're going to see reports here. Actually, no tornadoes were reported today, so it looks like maybe just straight line wind damage. Let's go. All right, day 2. It looks like we're going to deal with severe risk again tomorrow. For New Jersey, it looks like marginal risk. Most of New Jersey, not for us. And then for day 3, that marginal risk kind of stays off to the west. Okay. So, here you go. We'll go to the JCP&L outage map. Let's go to that JCP&L outage map. I have a feeling there's going to be a ton of power outages in on JCP&L right now. Let's see what we got here. No, not too bad. It's 4,353. That's not too bad. It looks like there's some... Yeah, Pemberton Township, it looks like there's some here. And there's also a pretty large one in Bayhead as well. So again, this is probably due to the thunderstorm the thunderstorms in that area. The other northern part doesn't seem to be as much affected. Go to poweroutage.us for a better view here. New Jersey isn't even in yellow. 8,000 customers, 8,607 customers without power, mostly in Burlington County. Pennsylvania probably has a little more, and that's probably in Bucks. It's not too bad. I mean, unless they've restored a lot of them already. So, yeah, it's unbelievable. It really is. So, today was a pretty active day. So let's go to the weather map, and we'll just talk about the weather through tomorrow. And I'm going to wrap this video up. There's a lot to talk about tonight. So there's your cold front. It's just going to kind of wash out because we're going to day 2. You see, the front is still pretty much sitting over our area. So we're going to be dealing with the chance that the humidity isn't going to be going anywhere. It may get a little bit better, but not really by all that much. Let's look at the short-range models here. The HRRR. So let's take a look at the HRRR. We'll first start in the precip mode. So The thunderstorms tomorrow will be a lot less widespread, but still, as you get toward the evening, some could pop up, particularly over New Jersey, and we might see some showers and thunderstorms in the evening passing by for your Wednesday tomorrow. That's all I'm going in this video. All right. The reason why is if you look at these dew points, you'll see the dew points come down a little bit. All right, we'll be dealing with dew points that may be in the, you can see the dry areas trying to get in from the north, but it just can't with the front stuck, stall front syndrome. So the dew points will be a little bit better, maybe like low 70s, upper 60s maybe, but it's still going to be humid, just not as quite as oppressive as it was today. Temperatures tonight, they won't be dropping much below the mid 70s, and tomorrow it's still going to get inland. It's still going to get pretty hot. I think you're still going to see mid 90s, and I still think we'll probably see 90 degrees in Nassau County, central Nassau, but I think the rest of Long Island will be in the mid to upper 80s for the most part. The skies, I think we'll see a little more in the way of clouds tomorrow. Let's see what we have here. So there are some more clouds to start, but it looks like toward the afternoon, it looks like we do have fairly clear skies again. So we'll have a decent amount of sunshine, it looks like, toward the afternoon. It'll be, let's say, a partly sunny day. It won't be gloomy, but we will have to watch out for those showers and thunderstorms later on in the day. So a lot to talk about today. That wraps things up. Have a good night.